Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines, and we are back at the Earth map, our favorite Earth map, because it's the only Earth map. Oh man. Okay, so fellow Vooperians, things have been going pretty well on the Earth map. We've struck a balance of money, the population has been overall rising, even though it's a little bit rocky. So I have enabled random disasters because no, they're not like super high or anything. It's just to make things a little bit more interesting. I know some of you will hate me for enabling it, but I did read through Saturdays with Spike the other day, and a lot of people actually do miss random disasters, and there being a little bit of a, you know, oh wow, there's a tornado. We actually have to like freak out about it instead of it being all calm. And I don't blame them. I like that too, so I went ahead and enabled it because you know what? I think that it adds a bit of feng shui to the series. And that means literally nothing, so... Well, it does mean something. I just have no clue what that actually means, so... It's gonna be fantastic, is what I'm saying. There we go, a little bit more residential over here. Honestly, South America is becoming just like such a nice area. It's absolutely perfect for the new growth of the city. They have done a fantastic job of building up a successful little area for residents. I'm very impressed. I'm extremely impressed, actually. The amount of people down here is just very, very hopeful for the future, you know? They brought hope to us. I think it's time to start asking the even the oil refining plant, like petroleum. Nobody wants petroleum. We have no need for it right now. We could make some more specialized products, though. I wonder if we made a specialized product factory in, like, South America or America, if it would, help the industry a lot by giving them somewhere to put stuff. If we put, like, an electronics manufacturing plant in, Silicon Valley, that would make complete sense. Let's see, how hard would that be? Sneaker factory, food factory, car factory, modular house factory, shipyard. Wait, where's the one I was looking for? Clothing factory, electronics factory. Have a level 3 ore industry area. You know what? Let's build up our ore industry. Even though industry is, like, not doing so well, I'm sure we can get some ore industry off the ground and running. Where could we put... Oh. Well, that's conveniently close to where we'd be putting it anyways. Okay, fantastic. So what we'll do is we will make a new industry area. Because you know what? It will support our future. Okay, no, I have to do this first. Here we go. We'll just make a mining area over here. The Olive Center. That sounds terrible. We're gonna call it the Silicon Center. There we go. The Silicon Center is looking pretty good. And all we have to do is grab a little ore industry main building, plop it next to the taxi area, and wow, now we can start actually collecting ore. Which is important, because apparently we need it if we want to get into the electronics industry. And I think the electronics industry will be very lucrative. We're already making pretty much all the resources we'll need for it, so why not? Why not move in that direction? I mean, sure, it's a lot of mining, but it's California, you know? Gold rush, man. It's time for a real gold rush. And by gold, I mean silicon. And by rush, I mean just slow increase in the amount. So not at all a gold rush. A silicon flow. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Just a ton of mining area. They are really doing some good work over there, mining up all of the silicon. Proud of them. They're gonna do great. Can we get the center to upgrade? Let's see. Industry area info. They need to hit 500. They need to have 150 workers. They're not making a profit. Oh, darn. This is sad. I wonder if we can just make this entire area into just... Yeah, we probably can, actually. 1 second. If I just do this, we can just make this entire area into one massive mine. Nice! Look at that! We've got the largest area being mined. Pretty much a nice chunk of Washington over here. Looking good. Washington, you have now turned into a giant mine. I hope you're... Well, Intel's in Washington! So you know what? Oh wait, is Intel in Washington or Oregon? Oh shoot, I may have that confused. I'm gonna need to check after. Correct me in the comments. It may not be... It's Oregon. It's definitely Oregon. Whoops, sorry. Got that one confused. Although I don't know how many people would actually correct me on that. Yeah, I don't know why the healthcare is so low. Everything looks pretty good to me when it comes to healthcare. All these areas seem to be very, very happy. Unless it's this. This area is... Oh, this is all not actually bright. Huh, is that it? Is it Tanzania and Sudan that are holding us back when it comes to healthcare? I mean, I can't really afford a hospital to check. We could invest in medical helicopters. Huh. Or we could move a hospital from somewhere that doesn't really need it. I mean, that's also another option. Let's see. We have a gym and a hospital here, so we don't really need this doctor's office here. If we move this into Africa, is that going to fix a lot of issues? Oh wow, they're very happy about that. They're at least all upgrading because of it. At least we made them happy. I mean, we did something of value. Maybe average health can hit 47% now. That would be fun. At least some people are happy about it. You know, trying our best. But over here, things are just not going very well in Africa right now. They started out so well, but things are really falling behind. And Florida. Florida's dying out, too. That's pretty sad. When it comes to over here near Mexico and stuff, I think I'm actually going to start zoning this all light residential. Because you know what? Light residential has a lot of kids. Easy to maintain. I think that we should honestly be just growing as much of it as we can. As much low-density residential as possible until we run out of space. We're going to support families. A whole lot of low-density residential, that is. And just a little bit. We're going to go all out. Building new roads and everything just to make sure we can fit more and more and more. Getting this population up is our main challenge in this series, other than, you know, the general idea of not being connected to much. But overall, things are going really smoothly right now. How is this doing? Are we almost at... Oh, we aren't even close. People just aren't working? Do they have enough workers? They're just going really slow, which is disappointing. You guys, there's like a million mines here. You guys should be able to dig a little bit faster. I'm gonna be honest. You're pretty darn slow. Ore grinding mill. I guess we can put some ore grinding mills up. That'll get us some metals. We'll just put 2 of them just so that there's somewhere for the metals to go. We don't want to make products that don't have any use. We want to make sure that we're actually doing it for a reason. Well, at the same time, giving people jobs is a good reason. I mean, jobs are good. People like having jobs. Yeah, we have more than enough money to expand into Brazil now. That's actually really good. We can really start looking into getting that population up. The main thing is just going to be flattening Brazil out a bit so that we can actually do that. which is going to be challenging considering everything here is too high. I need somewhere to actually dump soil. That's a problem. I guess I'll just dump it underwater for now. Like, I don't think that'll affect anything, just throwing the soil underwater. Then again, I'm not a climatologist, so I may actually be killing the environment right now, but I really hope not. Oh, our electric needs are not being met, so we're gonna plop 1, 2. How about that? Is that good? No, still complaining. 3. How about 4? There we go. That's much better. We'll just have them going down the ocean line. Very nice indeed. How is it going when it comes to people moving back in? I guess it's getting better? I still can't tell, honestly. Thankfully, a lot more people are using the trains, about double. That's good news. That's always good news. We're moving into Brazil. That's also good news. Expansion is always good. And now we can build some new little neighborhoods. Why are we having power issues again? Why is the amount of power we're making just dropping? And now we no longer are having an issue with it. Thanks, game. You're not confusing at all. Okay, so I am going to build some lower density, nice areas to live. I mean, why not? Brazil's apparently going to be like the greatest place ever to live in this series. Good job, Brazil, I guess. Okay, I think that this is going to lead to a lot of expansion. Very good. Yeah, that looks good to me. Go ahead, zone it all. We're gonna have to get them some water access. There we go. What else can we get them? I mean, they've got electricity. I guess that's all. They're gonna build up, hopefully increase the amount of birds in the city. When it comes to city statistics, we're having a little bit of a downturn when it comes to population, but it's getting better, so it's not like the end of the world like it was before. Okay, things are looking pretty good. We've gotten a full new mining area up and running. We're getting ready to build up Silicon Valley, which hopefully will get us a bit of money. We've built up into what is Brazil with low density housing, and we've looked into mass transit in the Middle East, which is going to be slowly phased out because it's kind of becoming useless. We aren't getting much oil from them, I'm gonna be honest. There's no buyers, so well, what do you do with it? Just throw it out? I guess that is what you do with it. Switch to cheaper things. Actually, speaking of that, let's just shut off these massive oil drilling rigs, because we're still at an excess, so I guess we're going to shut them off until we aren't at an excess, and that includes these factories here. If you have an excess amount, you are being shut off, because you cost a lot of money to maintain. So why maintain you if you're not doing anything for us? Thankfully, these plastic plants are being used, I think, because of this toy factory. I guess we just have too much petroleum for this household plastic factory. We can actually turn up the amount being made here. Balancing our industry is good. Cracker plant, looks like we're gonna turn that off because, honestly, we are making too much plastic. Okay, you know what? There we go. These giant plants are all being shut off. Those cost $240 a week. That should be making this profitable. Yes, industry is profitable now. Fantastic. Okay, so work is being done on making the city, the world, sustainable, but we're getting there. Look at that, the population is starting to go into the green again, which is fantastic, which means that we're back in an upturn. I guess we'll see what happens next time. Now with natural disasters enabled, this should get a bit more interesting. We'll see if anything happens. I'm hoping that this is going to really kick off the growth of population that I'm hoping for. If not, we can look into opening up intergalactic travel through airports, but I don't think that our mass transit systems are ready for that. So if we do go that route, we're going to have to seriously upgrade all of our road systems because they're going to be coming in at 2 points in the world, and there will be thousands of them. But that's up to you guys. If you really want me to do that next time, say in the comments, or if you want me to hold out to my world being independent policy, tell me in the comments. I will read them. And you know what? It's time to make that decision. So thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you like Silicon Valley. Look at them making the next Cities Skylines. And I will see you all next time. Bye!